If you know you should be saving your money, but you're just not sure how to get started, today's Your Dime sponsor is ready to help. Here now from the U of I Community Credit Union are Liz Welch and Sherry Shannon. Liz and Sherry, welcome.
Hello, Ryan.
How are you guys doing?
We're doing great.
Doing really good. We're really excited to be here today to talk about our webinar.
Well, we're excited to have you, and tell me about the webinar.
So it's this Thursday, March 14th, 6 o'clock. You can register, and if you can't join us, register anyway. We'll send out the recording to everyone who registers. So
awesome.
But,
Liz, what are some of the things that are going to be covered in this webinar?
We're going to talk about savings and why and how you should save. We're going to talk about youth and money, because it's never too early to start talking about money with your children. And then we're also going to talk about a little bit about fraud awareness.
Okay. What are some, can you give me a sneak peek or a tease, like some of the things that we can expect?
Well, you know, when saving's hard, right? It's really hard to get started. So one of the things we really like to talk about is start out small and work your way up. Whatever, even if it's $1 a paycheck, we'll talk about that. We'll give some tips on what kind of accounts do you want to save in. I'll put in a plug for U of I Credit Union. Right now, we've got a great Jumpstart Savings, earning 2% interest.
2%?
Yes,
yeah.
2% on a regular savings, and you just need $1 to start the account. So we got some great CD rates. We'll talk about using those as a great savings tool as well.
And then who is this for? Is this for older people, younger people? Is it for everybody?
It's for everyone. Yep.
The whole community.
Now, what about folks that are like, you know what? It's too late for me to start saving. Is it ever too late to start saving?
Never.
Never too late, and it's never too early. And so, you know, when we talk about youth and money, we want to talk about getting kids started in that savings habit early, whether it's just putting some coins in a piggy bank, having the jar system, whatever works, but really building that muscle now.
Well, and that was something when I saw that you guys were doing Youth for Money, because I've got young kids and I'm starting to think about that. But one of the big challenges is we just don't have a lot of cash around the house. And so how do you work with kids in these days of digital currency and using cards and, you know, there's a million apps that you can use to spend money.
There are.
How do you teach kids to save?
Well, that's a great question, Ryan, and you're right. There are a lot of apps that can help teach kids that, but I would encourage you to start maybe keeping a little extra cash. Maybe it's an allowance. There are some apps that you can pay your kids through the app for chores that they're doing, but just helping them understand that concept of earning for the things they want. And so they might have wants, right? They'll want games or toys or whatever.
Of course.
And how to earn money for those things. And if you're not wanting to pay them in cash, because you're right, we're kind of a digital market, right? Is finding that app. I don't have any to suggest right now, but you know what? Between now and Thursday, Liz and I are going to
have some ideas.
We're going to have some ideas. But it also sounds like there is something about like having that physical cash in hand that helps make something that's intangible tangible for the kids to build that foundation.
To understand,
That's awesome. So lots of tips, kind of like this little conversation we had right here, and a whole lot more. How long is the webinar?
It's 1 hour, and we will touch on all 3 topics, but we're really going to be talking a lot about fraud because it is huge right now, and we want to bring awareness to our community on all the things to be aware of.
That's awesome. So good tips for getting started, good tips for the kids, but also staying safe.
Absolutely.
Because there's a lot of people out there that want to take advantage of you. Well. We're going to connect everybody to your webinar. And again, it's this Thursday. Remind us of the time.
6 p.m.
6 p.m. And we will have a link and everything that you need to get connected to learn more about the services offered at the U of I Community Credit Union and details on signing up for their webinar. Go to our website after today's show, and we appreciate the U of I Community Credit Union for sponsoring our segment this afternoon.